peeps? This is Dan here from Drywall Solutions. Today we're going to show you how to run some corner bead. I got a few tricks that I learned that you know, sometimes when you're running corner bead you get these little air holes and stuff in there that you can't get rid of when you're wiping straight. So anyway, I got this little trick that I learned, and it helps make it nice, full, look clean. You will really be shocked. Very small technique changes makes a big difference in smoothness of the material. But anyway, here we go. I always like to run the right side first for some odd reason. Don't know. But anyway, here we go. I usually let about an inch of the knife stick over on the edge right here. That way you don't try to get a full 10, because if you try to get a full 10, you're running on the edge of the knife. It's hard to keep control of it there. Anyway, we're spooning it on. Mud's a little bit thinner than I like, but that's okay. We'll get her done. Now, I like to smooth it out. Then, I like to cut the edge. Now, here's the trick. When you're going to wipe, instead of wiping straight, turn your knife slightly, like this, so it pushes the mud towards the bead. Then when you start like this, see how the knife is angled? Gently, look at that. I mean, you see the knife is more or less just like riding down through there. It's like if I was to let it go and it could just slide down the wall by itself. I am not putting no pressure on it. If you put any pressure against this knife, what happens is you don't get full corner bead. You can't see that. Here, let's move you over here so you can see. Look at that. Nice full corner bead. You know, that's what you're looking for. See, look at that. Look at the line on it. See that line? That means that it's touching the mud all the way across. That is what you want. You want full corner bead. You don't want it to be shallow. But you hear me say that on pretty much everything I'm doing, whether it be flats or butts or whatever. You want it to be full. Anyway, so we got this side ran. I ain't worried about the line. That'll get touched up in the skim coat. But now we're gonna hop around on this side and run the other side over here. Same thing, but this time, check this out. When we put the mud on, we're going to slide our knife slightly outward. And what this does is stop you from building up mud on the bead. If I stick it on there like this, the mud rolls up and wants to drip in the floor. So when we start wiping, we start like this, and then we slowly move the knife outward. Watch this part of the blade. That's what we're going to be doing. Pay attention to that while we're had to get you over here so you can see a little better. But anyway, so it's going to slide outward like this while we're wiping. Check this out. Don't do too much mud. And y'all see how many times I had to scoop that, put it on there. Mud is a little thin, so it's a little harder to work with, but notice, we don't have a bunch of mud hanging over the corner bead, messing up this beautiful side. So now, what we're going to do is, see all this jaggedness over here, we're going to, we have to add a little bit of mud up there. It's looking a little shallow. Here we go. Now, gently. Clean the corner bead. Cut the edge. Let's move you back over here so you can see a little better. That's pretty good. There you go. Now, cut the edge. Cut the edge. Make sure that you have a nice clean edge. Now, right up here, we are going to, now watch, turn it gently. Gently. Wipe the corner beads. Now, look at that. Look how nice that looks. Hey, look, there you go. You can see the sheen on it. It's got a little whoop-de-doo right there, but nice and full. And when we put a skim coat on that, we're just like the Karate Kid. Wipe on and wipe off. You know what I mean? You're not trying to leave nothing. You fill it all on the bed coat, and then on the skim coat, you just wipe on and wipe off. Okay, now since we got the upper part done, we're going to run the lower part. Same thing, I like to always run right hand side first. Don't know why, just something I do or did over years. And it's just what I do. But anyway, we're gonna do the same thing, but this time we're coming up. Don't overload your knife. Don't overload your knife. I can't say that enough. Look, nice even bead. Look at that bead on that mud. Nice even bead of mud. That makes a big difference right there. When you're applying mud, no matter what it is, getting that nice even, look at that. Nice, even, same height, width, everything is beautiful. So here we go. We're gonna start at the bottom, same thing. I like to work something similar to that side. I like to pull outward. That way the mud doesn't just roll up and drop in the floor. We're trying to keep the floor clean too. Oh, look at that, got one drip. Now, can you see all of that? What we're gonna do is we're gonna wipe it smooth. Smooth. Cut the edge. Smooth. Now, we're going to be tipping it in an angle, but this time we're going up. That. This up here, what I do is like clean my knife and stick it on there lightly. Lightly. See that? The thing kind of disappears. But anyway, here we go. So now we're going to run the other side. We're going to run this side. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to pull in an angle like this. We're putting the mud on. Mud's a little on the thin side. Look at that. See that? It's a little hard to work with, but I got skills. But here we go. We're going to do the same thing. Nice, even bead. Bead's a little deep, so we figure we add a little extra to it. So anyway, here you go. Now, Nice even bead. Same technique, White. Going outward. You know, you don't need much now because we didn't fill it up on the side swiper there. So anyway, here we go. It's looking like crap. So then we give it the old slick 'em. Clean the bead. Cut the edge. Hold it in an angle and gently. Clean the bead. Now look at that. Look at that. Look at that mighty fine job. You keep practicing. This is one thing that you can make sure you practice. Get a nice even bead of mud on your knife. This thing coming out here all chunked up on one side like that, or piled up in the middle like this. You're only leaving mud in the middle, not on the side. So make sure when you scoop, always see drywall guys scooping, moving the mud around in the pan. It's because they're trying to get that nice even bead of mud on the thing. Flawless victory.